you want a finish that you can do to someone that weighs 140 and they're 5'6", or 7 foot and 300, and that stunner for me was that perfect finish.
How does that come about?
Fayetteville, North Carolina, right before Monday Night Raw taping. Michael P.S. Hayes of the fabulous Freebirds. Back when I was playing football in North Texas State in Denton, Texas, Dallas, Texas was 30 miles away. So the Von Erich feud with the Freebirds was famous in Texas and worldwide, really, if you watch World Class Championship Wrestling. So anyway, we're in Fayetteville. He's an agent. He comes up to me. I'd been using the $1 Million Dream because I had been the ringmaster, and we know I need a new finish. And he comes up to me and goes, "Hey, kid, you got a minute? I want to show you something." It's Michael Bird of the Freebirds. And I said, "Yeah, man." So we go into the ring, and there's a couple of enhancement talents, those guys that get beat. There's a couple of those guys around, and he shows me what it is, and I go through it a couple of times. And so that's when the stunner was invented. Now, other people have used it or whatever. Mikey Whipwreck, I think, was using it in ECW, whatever.
No. That's yours, brother. Anybody else who tries to claim that, get the fuck out.
And then, a couple of months went by, and we're like, you know what? You know how Jake the Snake Roberts would do a DDT? Well, he'd always set it up with the short arm clothesline so that you knew what was coming up next. It built the anticipation. So that's when, again, Michael Hayes says, "Man, we need to come up with something. What about a kick to the gut?" So Michael P.S. Hayes was very instrumental in the development of the stunner and the kick before the stunner.
When you were developing that, did you ever think that at one point you would stun the future president of the United States of America?
Man, I tell you what, no. But here's how that went down. I was going to be the referee, and it was team versus team, and whoever's team lost, they were the head of that team, which was Vince and Trump, were going to have to get their head shaved. Of course, you knew Donald Trump wasn't going to get his head shaved because it's pro wrestling, right?
It's also hard to shave a toupee. So
Vince was going to get shaved. So all of a sudden, Vince comes to me, and straight up, this is the way it happened. We're back there. There's 90,000 people out there at Ford Field. And he goes, "Steve, come over here. I'm going to see if I can get Trump to take a stunner." I said, "Oh, bullshit." I said, "You think you will?" He goes, "I know Donald. He'll do it." So anyway, he goes, "Donald, come over here." And he goes, "Steve, this is Donald Trump." I said, "Hey, Mr. Trump, how are you doing?" And I met him, and he goes, "Listen, I was thinking about after everything's all said and done, Steve would hit you with his finish move. Well, what is it?" "Well, it's called the stunner, and it kind of goes like this." And Donald Trump's right-hand guy all of a sudden goes, "Oh, no, you don't need to do that. There's a million reasons why you shouldn't do that, and here's why." But Donald said, he looked at Vince, and he goes, "You think it'll help the show?" He goes, "Oh, Donald will go crazy." So Donald Trump was man enough to go out there, and now we botched it. It wasn't, it wasn't the slickest stunner that I ever delivered, but I give him credit just from it, whatever anybody's opinion is, that he was cool enough in a Showtime event like that event to go out there and be a part of the show and make people happy. I dug it.
I would say on the spectrum of people who can take and sell a stunner, it's Donald Trump over here, and it's The Rock on the other side.
Oh,
Dwayne Johnson flipping and flailing and jumping out of the ring.
Is he your
every
favorite
stunner.
sell of all time?
Yeah, because
he's
who
gotta
would have
be.
figured? That guy hit him with that damn stunner, and half the time I had to watch out because he'd crash over me. And The Rock, I mean, dude, he's always been like 275, and when his legs or whatever careened off the ropes and hit you in the head, it's like, God damn, that hurts. And
He did more damage selling the stunner.
Then, as he was flip-flopping around the ring for a stunner, that now today as we speak, he's the biggest movie star in the world.
Unbelievable.
You're welcome, The Rock.
When's he gonna repay you? When you join the Fast franchise?
I know,
it's my favorite franchise there is. I need you.
No, that's great. No, myself and The Rock remain great friends, and he's busy doing his thing, and I'm doing mine. We rarely talk, but as soon as we get in a room together, it's like
that.
time never
That's how you know
went
people
by.
are best friends.
Yes.
When you
You
don't
don't need
ever
to
talk
keep
and you
up.
get in a room,
Yeah.
bam, let's have a beer. We're besties.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable
Besties. I just
that
said Stone Cold and The Rock were besties. I'm fucking out of here.
I love it.